to start 2025, the first video that I would like to make is a kind of recapitulation from 2024, and I would like to talk about what are the setup that I like the most, because over the years I have tried different time frames, but also other setups, and I found myself now trading more long-term trends. In this case, something that is moving and trending for few months. There is something that I like it about it. The first thing is that I don't want to stick around the whole day watching trades, waiting for entries, all that. For the trend following in the long term, this is something that I can do when the market is closed. And one of the main reasons is because when I'm reacting to news, usually I don't take good decisions. So I prefer to wait until it's closed, check my charts, and think a little bit, find what is the action beneath the surface in the options. I'm more objective. I'm not trading by feelings or reaction. I can trade bigger sizes. So basically, this is what I want to find. And for me, I believe that we have been in a bull market. Don't quote me on this, it's just an idea that I have. And this is a stock that I want to find. Obviously, when I first trade this setup, I don't know if the stock is gonna move. But there are a few things that I like to track. The first thing is that I want to see the market in overall. I go to the weekly here. I want to see the market in overall trading high and be on close to the all-time highs, above the main moving average for me. And I'm looking for different things. So I like to check the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and of course the Russell 2000. Okay, so first thing for me is that the market needs to be trending. That's super important. And after that, I want to define first the group where the stocks are moving with high momentum, or at least starting. And one of them is Palantir. Let me go back to the daily chart. This is something that I basically trade on the daily chart using the candles. But how you can see, I have the Renko chart also, because I find the Renko chart better to define support and resistance. So first I want to identify what stock has momentum. It would be nice to have the stock selling a new product or a new feature or something innovative like Palantir. And after I have these, I use the Renko chart to define some support and resistance, some patterns for the long term, etc. So how I said, the overall market needs to be trending. That's super important. The other thing is that after I find that, I want to define the stocks that are also moving in a similar fashion. They are moving close to the all-time high if it has momentum, if it has volume, participation, and all that, right? So this is the case, for example, for Palantir. This at this point on 28, I think it was the all-time high, and I started buying this stock, and then I continue adding, and once it went parabolic, then I started reducing and taking profit. So this is a good trade. How you can see, it moved, I think, close to 138%. And this is something that I still have. And I close all the position for the short term, but for my long term, I still have it, and it's up 320%. Okay? So another example for this, because usually the stock is moving up, you see momentum, you see volume coming to the stock, for example here. People don't share the idea that we should be buying close to the all-time high. But the thing is that you want to buy something that everybody's buying, institution, is buying, and something that has the potential that Wall Street probably, for example, this one, when retail started buying Palantir, the street wasn't aware of the stock, not too much, and it takes time for the institution to build a position. So this is the moment when you want to buy, even if it's at all-time high, because you see all this volume and you see all this momentum is trading above really fast moving average. And now the thing is that you want to buy when you see a consolidation, maybe here, or when you see a pullback consolidation, maybe here, and it breaks. Yeah, you want to do something like that. Okay. This is the first example. It was great. Another one is Hood. First traded on this consolidation area. I sold all my short terms around this area. But for the long term, I didn't sell in this blip. Actually, I added for the long term here. And long term is different. I'm talking about leaps. I'm talking about two years in advance. And for the long term, probably I need to do another video. This is more because long term includes fundamentals, includes to know a little bit more about the company and what they are releasing, what is the potential. But this video is 100% technical, and I only identify what is momentum. I have my algo to tell me, okay, based on this group that has momentum, this is a good entry for you because it's a consolidation, it's a pullback, and there is a breakout with volume, and it's gonna continue. So for Hood, for the long term, I have two positions for the long term. One is January 26, the other one is 27, and I'm talking about still little profit, 26% and 15%. But this is something that is almost is recent. Another stock that it was that moved really nice. It was United Airlines. For this one, I didn't find it in this area, not even in this breakout. This is something that I traded recently, from October all the way here. And on Friday, no, Thursday, January 7th, I entered in one of these candles. And I'm right now, I'm up for the short term 19%. Okay. And this is an example when you identify one stock that is moving, probably you want to also check the industry for that stock, because when one stock is in momentum and the industry has momentum also, then you want to find more opportunities inside of this group. And this is the example for Alaska Air Group. Okay, this one happened the same thing. I didn't find it too soon. I found it close to the earnings, and I traded from this area here all the way to the gap. Now, because this stock was so close to the earnings, something that I like to do is research beneath the surface. I want to see what is happening in the option market. If it's going more in puts, more in calls. So for this one, you can use Thinkorswim. Right now, I'm trying Unusual Wells. That is really nice. Okay, so this is something that I traded here, and I re-entered in United, but I didn't take this trade. So I missed this up in the last few days. Okay, but it's okay. You don't need to be in every single move that we have in the market. It's a lot, and you just need to catch a few to make a living, right? Another example is, but this is more for the long term, Tesla. I have been building this position since April, May. So I'm gonna put the P&L I have for the short term and for the long term. It's a lot of percentage up. But I just want to, for the short term, I traded this one, and also I bought it here and traded all the way here. But for the long term, I'm still on Tesla. But again, I'm writing this article for Tesla. I have been writing that with all the information that I'm looking at. A lot of them fundamental, and probably gonna post it, make a video in the next 3 or 4 months. So another example for momentum trading, technical momentum trading, is Reddit. That was very nice. I couldn't find it here because this is an IPO. It didn't have too much information, so my algorithm requires more amount of data. Okay, but I found it here, and I traded from this area all the way here. Now, when the stock start moving with this volatility, the ranges, they start increasing. This is something that I don't like too much. So I sold it, and I have been observing this month completely here. I don't know what's going to happen, but definitely how it is right now is something that I don't like to trade. This is too fast for me. I want something that is boring and trending. I want to show you something else. Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab. Exactly. I tried here. I was a step out, and then I re-enter around this area. You see this consolidation and the triggers telling me to enter, and I took this trade and I closed it in the gap. And now in this area, the same thing is happening for the same thing that is happening in Reddit is happening here. The ranges are too wild for me. I don't like it. But in this area, it was really nice. I enter here. I didn't have another opportunity to add to the position because, how you can see, as soon as I see this hammer, the stock started moving really quick. Okay. Let me show you one trade that I missed, but still it's a good case. I didn't see it. I don't know why I didn't trade it. Because you see, I have all these triggers. Plot. Probably I received that. I don't know. Maybe I was on vacation or something. I didn't trade it. But it's a really nice case. Because sometimes you receive this trigger and you have the retrace to the moving average. But it's still... You see the support on this area and start moving. And after that, you just need to wait for another kind of retracement here, and then you're gonna be really nice. This is something, again, it has momentum. The group has momentum. I see the volume on key places, and this is one that I'm always looking at. Okay. Another one that was great is a Brinker. And this one, probably this is the best looking chart that you have seen ever. And if you follow all these cycles of the stock market, where you see advance, consolidation, maybe distribution, consolidation, advance, you have a stage 1 here, a stage 2 here, and then it looks like it's gonna continue. I don't know. The only reason why I didn't see it, because this is a very nice. You have all this long consolidation, you have the breakout, and then it tests again the support area, previously resistant, and then continue moving. And then you have all these chances to enter. It's really nice. The only reason why I didn't trade it too much is because the option for this stock is not good. They don't have too much options activity, and the spread is too big for me. But this is a really nice trade, and it's very good for training the algorithm, right? And the last one that is also I didn't trade it. I don't know why, but MicroStrategy, it was moving. Probably it's because I didn't get like a good opportunity to enter. A good consolidation. It was moving, getting a pullback, and then getting a really strong breakout. Same thing here. Same thing here. So I was waiting so much for a good consolidation, and I never had one. So I didn't trade it. So how you can see, this is what I'm always looking at. I have another strategies that are for short term, but lately I find myself kind of let's do less trading. Let's not over trade. And if I when I'm looking at this long trend trading, it gives me that peace of mind where I can sit down without news at night, look at the charts, look at my algo notifications, validate if it's good. I have time to research on the options market, what is happening. I have time to research on the overall market, what is happening. And then when I do that, I get to this point that where I have more conviction on the trade. And it's better for me because, again, I feel more confident and I can make way more money than when I was trading faster. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. For this year, I'm gonna be trying to find out the same thing. And again, when I enter, usually I don't know, but you want to see something that is consolidated for a long time and start trending up in healthy patterns. It moves up, it has a little pullback, profit taking probably, continue moving. So higher high, higher lows. That's what we need. It's not that complicated. It's just that we need to find the trade that works for me. That's what I have to do. And this is something that worked for me.